VeChain is breaking out today from a key level, so we'll see if this can hold into the daily close, and I'll share exactly what it could mean for VeChain if we see this breakout hold, as well as how to trade it if the breakout fails. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Justin here with Crypto Academy, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm looking to trade VeChain with this breakout. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here, and I'm looking at the daily time frame for VeChain. Now, you can see clearly that VeChain is breaking above that 0.028 level, which served as support back here during this consolidation. Okay, so you can see how VeChain held above this level for several weeks back here, and so far today we are seeing the market break out from this. Now, there are only a few hours left before the daily close, so it does look like VeChain is going to clear this area here between 0.027 and 0.028. Now, the key here for VeChain over the coming days is going to be, can it hold above this level as new support? In other words, once we get this daily close, the market is going to have to hold on to it as daily support going forward. So if we see the market come up and either close here and rotate lower, or a little bit higher and close back below this area, then this up here would be a fake out and could send this market lower. Okay, that would be bearish. So going forward, this level between 0.027 and 0.028 is going to have to hold as new support on a daily closing basis. Now, the one concern I have here, or two concerns I should say, is on the one hand, we do have VeChain moving lower within this long-term downtrend because we are in a bear market for crypto. And on the other end, we can see that all of this consolidation back here, we have to pay attention to this, because even though VeChain is trading above these lows back here, if we look at the VPVR here for VeChain, you can see that the highest point of volume during this consolidation back here is right where VeChain is trading at the moment. Okay, so what this shows you, typically you see volume at the bottom of a chart that indicates volume by time. In this case, we're looking at volume by price. So what this is telling us is that the highest volume during this consolidation back here was right around 3 cents. And it just so happens that VeChain is trading at 3 cents right now. So you have to be a little bit careful here, in the sense that we could see the market come up here and retest, maybe a little bit higher and then rotate lower. And that's when it's going to be key to see the market hold above this support area down here. This also means that the last thing you want to do, in my opinion, is to chase this market higher, because even though it's trading above this region here, right around 0.028, the market is coming into some resistance right around 3 cents. Okay, so the last thing you want to do is chase this, because given what we just saw with the visible range, it is likely that we're going to see a rotation lower here from VeChain, at least down toward some of these support levels before the market potentially moves higher. Now, if we do see the move higher and this area holds as support for VeChain, then the next key resistance level is going to be up here between 0.034 and 0.035. All right, so this level up here would be the next resistance level for VeChain if it can get above that 3 cent area that we just looked at. All right, so that's going to be key. We need to see a daily close above this area, which is, again, the visible range showing us that this was the highest volume back here during this consolidation. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet, that's for sure. We can also see that several markets, like Bitcoin, are still holding below resistance. And that's going to be key. The same thing with the S&P 500, that market is technically holding below 4,200 resistance. So we know that other markets are holding below resistance. However, we are seeing a breakout from VeChain, so you have to be a little bit careful here. Now, let's take a look at today's volume and see what it looks like, because typically when you get a breakout, you want to see high volume, and we can see that the volume is looking like it should about match yesterday's. So that's pretty good. It could be better. I would prefer to see the volume somewhere up here above all of this consolidation. So it is a little bit higher than that, but it's not really looking all that great. So that's another factor there that kind of tells me that we could see at least a pullback down here into some of these support levels before the market potentially moves higher. Now, if you guys are enjoying this content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notifications, because I am doing these videos every single day and you don't want to miss out. All right, so let's talk about if this breakout fails. What could that look like? Well, if we see VeChain close back below this level, so right around 0.027 this week. Okay, so let's say that we close here, we rally a little bit tomorrow, and then the market starts to rotate lower. Well, if VeChain were to close back below this area down here on a daily closing basis, then it would make this up here the fake out, which would be bearish. And that would open up key levels like the one right back here, okay, at these highs. So you can see this low right here, as well as the closing prices through this area and also through here. So right around 0.026, it would open up that level and probably even lower levels, because a fake out like that to one side of a pattern, like I often say, usually triggers an extended move in the opposite direction. But as of right now, we do have to respect the breakout while VET is holding above this area down here on a daily closing basis. So the VET token is certainly not out of the woods yet. We are seeing a breakout today. So this area is going to be support going forward, and it's going to be imperative to see VET hold above this on a daily closing basis. That means at 8 p.m. Eastern every single day, it has to hold above that 0.027 to 0.028 area. But once again, just don't go out there and chase the market right now, because we are seeing some other markets at resistance, and VET also has some resistance right around that 3 cent area. So if anything, if you are going to try to buy this market, it's probably best to wait for a pullback first before doing so. All right, so that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon for notifications. And I will talk to you all again tomorrow.